Page number 214. Kshama Prarthana. This is actually Saptashati Kshama Prarthana. This comes into the part of once you complete everything, you ask for this. You ask Kshama. Whatever, Mantrahinam, Kriyahinam, everything, whatever we have done in this, to ask her to forgive us and take the good things only. Like how swan takes the milk and leaves the water out. Like that, we are asking her. This is part of this thing. Normally, when I was reciting, I used to stop with this. Then I came across Shankaracharya's Devi Mahatmyam Kshama Stotra. It is also there in the same book. This book has got both. So that is so beautiful. So I learned it actually to teach you people. Because I used to normally stop with this. Durga Samarpanam is end. So that is how it used to be. So, but I learned the other one, Shankaracharya's Kshama Stotra, later, because it is such a beautiful composition. Beautiful composition in its, like every other Swami's compositions, Adi Shankara's compositions, that is also one of the most beautiful ones. So it's better to learn it. And see, there are so many things, like if you want to recite, you can recite it all. Actually, the time, how you are going to take it. But Baddhati, Parayana Baddhati is what I sent you people today in the group. That comes as Kavacham, Argalam, Kilakam. Just for the sake of the viewers, I'm just saying it one more time. Kavacham, Argalam, Kilakam, Navarna Vidhi. Navarna Vidhi is not just Navarna Mantra Japam, it is Nyasam, all the Nyasam. Rishi Nyasam, Karan Nyasam, Anga Nyasam, Moolakshara Nyasam, and then Dig Nyasam. All the Dhyana Slokam and Navarna Mantram 108 times has to be said. Minimum is 108 times of Navarna Mantram. And then Saptashati Nyasam to be performed, and then only the 13 chapters should be recited. Then the last one, which we call it as Upasamhara, which again you start with the Navarna Mantra. The same Vidhi is followed, Navarna Mantra Vidhi, and then there is Uttara Nyasam has to be done with Anga Nyasam and Hridayadi Nyasam, Akshara Nyasam and Hridayadi Nyasam in the end, because when you begin, you have Karan Nyasam, Anga Nyasam and all in that. Now it is only Akshara Nyasam and Hridayadi Nyasam in the end, and Dhyana Slokam. Uttara Nyasam is over.
Dhyana Shloka also again we have.
Yes. Without Dhyana Slokam, nothing is complete. Because you start with the Dhyanam, end with the Dhyanam. That is how, or normally, everywhere, it is always like that. Dhyana Slokam comes again. Even when we recite Lalita Sahasranamam, when Uncle and I recite Lalita Sahasranamam or Lalita Trishati, we say Dhyana Slokam. That is the reason I told you also. Even when you are not going to recite Sahasranamam or Trishati without any Nyasam, recite the Dhyana Slokam in the beginning and in the end. That is how it has to be done. You have to end with the Dhyana Slokam, because when you start, you describe her and come. You end her with the same kind of a feeling in the end. That is how. So Dhyana Slokam has to be recited after the Uttara Nyasam. Then optional things are Devi Shuktam and Rahasya Trayam. That is optional. That is some people do it, some people don't do it. It is absolutely...
If you are doing it, you should do before all this or after completing Nyasa?
No. After completing Uttara Nyasam, only all the extras can come. In the beginning, in the same way, you are doing the 3 Angams, Kavacham, Argalam and Kilakam, before your Nyasam. The Nyasam, mainly Saptashati Nyasam and Mantra Japam, Navarna Mantra Japam is meant only for the 13 chapters. Be clear on that. All the angas should either precede that or after that. When you complete the 13 chapters, first you do the Navarna Vidhi, and then you do the Uttaranyasam of the Saptashati, and then if you want to recite any other slokams, it's absolutely freedom. Like, there is no this thing. Like many people recite Devi Suktam and Durga Suktam, all those things they recite. And Rahasyatrayam, if you want. Then after that is the Saptasati Kshama Stotram now, Kshama Prarthana that we are going to recite now, learn now. And after that is Shankaracharya's Kshama Stotram, if you want to. If you want to, that is also optional. But the Vidhi stops with the Kshama Prarthana. Vidhi stops with the Kshama. This is the 1 day Purna Parayana. If you are starting, the whole thing might take 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours with the dhyanam, with the mantra japam and things like that. 2.5 to 3 hours you can take it. But if you want to do it as a saptaham, as I have told you, like you have got first day will be long, because first day you have to do the Kavacham Argalam Kilakam and all those nyasam. Navarna Vidhi, this is for Saptaham specifically. If you take up something as a vow that you want to do Saptaham within this period, then as a vow, if you take it, then you have to follow this format. Okay? Kavacham Argalam Kilakam, Navarna Vidhi, and Nyasam, Shaptashati Nyasam, and the first chapter should be read.
So how do you end it that day?
That day either you can stop with that. First chapter you can stop. Next day when you are again coming, then do the Navarna Japam every day.
Before and after?
See, it is up to you. At least once it has to be performed. Beginning of it, because you are just starting in the second day. Then do the Navarna Japam first, Dvitiyodhyaya. There is no need to read Kavacham Argalam Kilakam every day. Navarna Japam is important. No Kavacham Argalam Kilakam. It is only on the first day you have to read it. Recite it on the first day, then Navarna Vidhi, then Nyasam. Even Saptashati Nyasam need not be repeated.
That's also first.
That is only for the first day. Beginning of the first chapter, you are going to recite the Saptashati Nyasam. But Navarna Mantra Japam has to be performed every day, irrespective of, whether you are starting the second and third chapter, whatever it is. The first day is first chapter, second day is second and third chapter, third day is the fourth chapter, and fourth day is Uttaranyasam starts, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 chapters together, and day 5 is 9 and 10 where Nishumba and Shumba got killed, and 11th chapter is Narayana Stuti, which is on the 6th day, and the 7th day is again, it is going to be long, because you will be having Navarna Vidhi beginning of the thing and Navarna Vidhi ending of the 12th, 13th chapter. 7th is, day 7 will be long. 12 and 13 chapters you have to recite on that day. So you start with Navarna Vidhi, recite that 11 and 12 chapters, and then you have the Upasamhara. In the end, Navarna Vidhi, Uttaranyasam and Kshama Prarthana. Uttaranyasam Kshama. This is how it has to be done. No need to recite Kavacham Argalam Kilakam every day if you are taking up the Saptaham format. Okay? If you want to read it as daily, just like that, daily you want to read it, then one day you can recite Kavacham Argalam Kilakam. There is, before you start the first chapter, maybe Nyasam. Otherwise, like if you are just going to recite it, do Navarna Japam, read that chapter, one chapter every day. I feel like reciting one chapter every day. If you have that kind of a feeling, if you don't have anything that you have taken it up, then I want to recite only one chapter a day. I don't want to do Saptaham or Purna. Saptaham and the Purna Parayanam should be done only in this specific way. If you want to recite this every day, but Navarna Mantra Japam is must before you recite the chapter. Whether you recite anything else or not, Navarna Mantra Japam is the must before you recite them. For those like, even Sri Vidya Upasakas, when they do it, if they specifically want to recite this one every day, then they can do the Navarna Mantra Japam and do it. Because when you go Sri Vidya, then this Navarnam is also it is within that. Navarnam is also within that Sri Vidya mantra. So what happens, because we all recite Sri Vidya every day, so many times we don't go back and recite Navakshari. But if you take it up as now I want to do the everyday Parayanam or something like that, then there's nothing wrong in, because you people are, and before you start anything, Ganapati Stuti is important. Whether you are doing Saptaham, Nitya Parayanam, or you want to do the regular Parayanam within one day, then Vinayaka Stuti, start with Vinayaka Stuti and end with Anjaneya Stuti. Anjaneya Stuti and beginning should be Vinayaka, ending should be Anjaneya. And in between Guru Mantram, all those things, Vinayaka Stuti, Guru Mantram, then you come to Guru Brahma, you can say that Guru Mantra, and then you come to the Saptasati Baddhati and end with Anjaneya Stuti. That's important. This is the format. I have studied. And there is a Bija Mantrakshara, Bijatmaka. Bijatmaka also I had written for you people. Bijatmaka Saptashati is the easiest one. Only the small difficulty is only learning the Bijas. It is only very small one compared to so many things. So for that, Navarna Mantra Japam and Bija Gayatri is there. Bija Gayatri is separate. That also comes with all the Nyasam and everything. So, Navarna Mantra Japam, Bija Gayatri, 13 chapters, Navarna Mantra Japam, Bija Gayatri. It is over. So easy to say, no, instead of saying so many things. But learning those Bijams are very difficult. But that is what it is. It is, when you take the essence out of it, it is strong.
This Bija Gayatri is Devi's Gayatri or the...
No. Bija Mantra, Bijatmaka Saptashati's Gayatri, that is.
Oh, okay.
Bijatmaka Saptashati's Gayatri.
So it's very different.
That is different, like any other Gayatri. It is in the Gayatri Chandas. So Bijatmaka Gayatri is one thing. So when you have to do the Bijatmaka Saptashati, then Navarna Mantra Vedi, Bijatmaka Gayatri, 108 times you have to say it before, 108 times you have to say it after. That is the only condition they put. So that is how it has to if you are doing it as a daily prayer, in the sense like you have so many things you recite normally, and then you want to add this one also, then there is no need for Ganpati and all, you can just recite the chapters. Okay. That is what it is. So much for the formatting. Okay. Aparada Kshama Stottra. Kshama Prarthana. Aparadha Sahasrani. Kriyante Harnisham Maya. Aparada Sahasrani Kriyante Harnisham Maya. Daso yamiti mam matva. Kshamasva Parameshwari.
Kshamasva Parameshwari. Kshamasva Parameshwari.
I'll just give the gist of the meaning because you don't need to go very deep into this. So I'm just giving. I've done aparadham means all defects, like all mistakes. I've done thousands, sahasrani, thousands of mistakes, and not aharnisham, every day, day and night. Night, even in sleep, I think we do it. We don't know mistakes. So aharnisham, every day I do it. Because just look at me as your dasa. Dasoyam iti mam matva. Kshamasva Parameshwari. Forgive me for that. Think about me as your dasa and forgive me for this. I have done thousands of mistakes, day and night. Okay? Aparadha sahasrani kriyante harnisham maya dasoyamiti mam matva kshamasva Parameshwari.
Aparadha sahasrani kriyante harnisham maya dasoyamiti mam matva kshamasva Parameshwari. Aparadha sahasrani kriyante harnisham maya dasoyamiti mam matva kshamasva Parameshwari.
Avahanam na janami.
Avahanam na janami. Avahanam na janami.
Na janami visarjanam.
Na janami visarjanam. Na janami visarjanam.
Avahanam na janami. Na janami visarjanam.
Avahanam na janami. Na janami visarjanam. Avahanam na janami. Na janami visarjanam.
Pujam chaiva na janami.
Pujam chaiva na janami. Pujam chaiva na janami.
Kshamyatam Parameshwari.
Kshamyatam Parameshwari. Kshamyatam Parameshwari.
Pujam chaiva na janami. Kshamyatam Parameshwari.
Pujam chaiva na janami. Kshamyatam Parameshwari. Pujam chaiva na janami. Kshamyatam Parameshwari.
Avahanam na janami visarjanam. Pujam chaiva na janami. Kshamyatam Parameshwari.
Avahanam na janami visarjanam. Pujam chaiva na janami. Kshamyatam Parameshwari. Avahanam na janami visarjanam. Pujam chaiva na janami. Kshamyatam Parameshwari.
Mantrahinam kriyahinam.
Mantrahinam kriyahinam. Mantrahinam kriyahinam.
Bhaktihinam sureshwari.
Bhaktihinam sureshwari. Bhaktihinam sureshwari.
Mantrahinam kriyahinam. Bhaktihinam sureshwari.
Mantrahinam kriyahinam. Bhaktihinam sureshwari. Mantrahinam kriyahinam. Bhaktihinam sureshwari.
Yat pujitam maya devi.
Yat pujitam maya devi. Yat pujitam maya devi.
Paripurnam tadastu me.
Paripurnam tadastu me. Paripurnam tadastu me.
Yat pujitam maya devi. Paripurnam tadastu me.
Yat pujitam maya devi. Paripurnam tadastu me. Yat pujitam maya devi. Paripurnam tadastu me.
Mantrahinam kriyahinam bhaktihinam sureshwari. Yat pujitam maya devi paripurnam tadastu me.
मन्त्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं सुरेश्वरी यत्पूजितं मया देवी परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे मन्त्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं सुरेश्वरी यत्पूजितं मया देवी परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे.
These two lines, no verses. First itself we say, we don't know avahanam, how to do avahanam. We don't know how to do visarjanam. In between the puja also we don't know much. We are doing something. So, Kshamyadam Parameshwari, please forgive us. Because I don't know anything completely. Whatever I know, I have done that. So, Kshamasya Parameshwari. Mantrahinam, Kriyahinam. Even when we are reciting all the mantras, there may be something of pronunciation, some ucharanam. It will not be good or correct. So, Mantrahinam, sometimes we may miss a line. Kriyahinam, when we are doing the puja, something we may miss doing it. Bhaktihinam, this is worst. The devotion itself is sometimes goes down. Suddenly you remember something you have kept, whether the prasadam is ready or somebody has come. There is some kind of a diversion. So that bhaktihinam. So I'm Sureshwari, yat pujitam. Whatever that I have done as puja, accept it as paripurna, complete. These are all like, shortfalls in my bhaktihinam, kriyahinam, mantrahinam. All these things are shortfalls in my puja. But you take it as complete. This I have done it. But you take it as complete. We are the worst kind, demanding. Aparadashatam krutva Jagadambeti chochared Cha ucharet. Cha ucharet becomes chocharet. So, aparada shatam kritva. Hundreds of mistakes. After having done hundreds of mistakes, people come to you as Jagadambe. They call you as Jagadamba and they fall at your feet. Not even falling at you. Call you Jagadambe. Jagadambe ti ucharet. Jagadambe. They call you Jagadambe. What you do, you give them that kind of a gati which Brahmadaya and all the celestials will not get. You give them that kind of a sadgati which Brahma and other celestials cannot even imagine. That is your... We just put lot of... She is residing in Himalayas. Why we have to put more eyes on her head? We still do it. Aparada shadam krutva jagadambeti chochared.
Aparada shadam krutva jagadambeti chochared. Aparada shadam krutva jagadambeti chochared.
Yam gadim samavapnoti.
Yam gatim samavapnoti. Yam gatim samavapnoti.
Natham brahmadaya suraha.
Natam brahmadaya suraha. Natam brahmadaya suraha.
Yam gadim samavapnoti. Natam brahmadaya suraha.
Yam gatim samavapnoti. Natam brahmadaya suraha. Yam gatim samavapnoti. Natam brahmadaya suraha.
Aparada shatam krutva jagadambeti chochared. Yam gatim samavapnoti. Natam brahmadaya suraha.
Aparada shatam krutva jagadambeti chochared. Yam gatim samavapnoti. Natam brahmadaya suraha. Aparada shatam krutva jagadambeti chochared. Yam gatim samavapnoti. Natam brahmadaya suraha.
Next line goes even a step further. Saparadosmi sharanam
Saparadosmi sharanam
that is Saparadosmi sharanam
Saparadosmi sharanam Saparadosmi sharanam
Praptastvam jagadambike
Praptastvam jagadambike Praptastvam jagadambike.
This is acceptance first. Jagadambike, I know that I make mistakes. I know very well that I know. Saparadosmi. I am making mistakes. I know I'm making mistakes. But I have come and fallen at your feet. Sharanam praptastvam. So have compassion on me and forgive me. Give whatever you can, you give me. It is not like you have to give me only this, because here we are the takers here. Whatever you feel considerate, you give me that. No problem. I can compromise on same here. This is exactly what it is. Idhani manugamyoham kampyoham. Idani manukampyoham. Anukampa means what? Compassion. Idhani manukampyoham. Yadechasi tatha kuru.
Yadechasi tatha kuru. Yadechasi tatha kuru.
Yatha ichasi. Whatever you feel, you give it to me. No problem. I will accept that. Who is begging, who is giving, we don't know. We are to that extent gone case. Idhani manukampyoham yatechasi tatha kuru.
Idhani manukampyoham yatechasi tatha kuru. Idhani manukampyoham yatechasi tatha kuru.
Saparadosmi sharanam praptastvam jagadambike idani manukampyoham yadechasi tatha kuru.
Saparadosmi sharanam praptastvam jagadambike idani manukampyoham yadechasi tatha kuru. Saparadosmi sharanam praptastvam jagadambike idani manukampyoham yadechasi tatha kuru.
Now defense for not doing things properly. Ajnanat vismrute bhrantya.
Ajnanat vismrute bhrantya.
Yanyunamadikam krutam. First complaint is about Ajnanam. I don't have any knowledge. I was Ajnanam. Ajnanam, why it happens? Because of Bhranti. What happens? Because of the Maya. Buddhi is so much caught in the Ajnanam. That is the reason I did all this. Why there are so many defects in whatever I did? It's because of the Ajnanam and Bhranti. That Buddhi is not clear. Confounded by the Maya. Ajnanam itself is confounded by the Maya only. But Ajnana vismrute bhrantya. Vismrute means something wonderful. Bhrantya is wonderful. Because that is the reason the entire creation is bound by vismrute bhrantya. So
Vismrute is not lack of memory.
lack of memory is also there. Lack of memory vismrute. And Ajnanam is Ajnanam, that is ignorance. And Bhrantya is delusion kind of a thing. Bhrantya, that is moha. Bhrantya, that is why we call it as Maya. Maya, moham, everything. So, because of all these things only, yan nyunam adhikam. Nyunam means mistakes, defects. So, yan nyunam adhikam krutam. I did lot of mistakes because of these three things. Tat sarvam kshamyadam Devi. So forgive everything. Don't leave anything. Prasida Parameshwari. I am praising you like anything. So Prasida Parameshwari. Yan nyunam adhikam. Yan nyunam adhikam. Yan nyunam adhikam. That is, nyunam is the word. Yan nyunam adhikam. Ajnanat vismruter bhrantya. Yan nyunam kritam. Ajnanat vismrute bhrantya. Yan nyunam kritam. Tat sarvam kshamyatam Devi. Prasida Parameshwari. Tat sarvam kshamyatam Devi. Prasida Parameshwari. Ajnanat vismruter bhrantya. Yan nyunam kritam. Tat sarvam kshamyatam Devi. Prasida Parameshwari. Kameshwari Jaganmatas. Satchidananda Vigrahe. Kameshwari Jaganmata Satchidananda Vigrahe. Grihanarchamimam Pritya. Grihanarcham imam Pritya. That is what? Whatever the puja that I have done, take it, because for your Preeti only I have done all the puja. Whatever I could do it, I have done it. You be satisfied and pleased with what I am doing. Please Prasida Parameshwari. Pleased with whatever I have done. Grihanarcham imam Pritya. Prasida Parameshwari. Grihanarcham imam Pritya. Prasida Parameshwari. Kameshwari Jaganmata Satchidananda Vigrahe. Grihanarchamimam Pritya. Prasida Parameshwari.
Kameshwari Jaganmata Satchidananda Vigrahe. Grihanarchamimam Pritya. Prasida Parameshwari. Kameshwari Jaganmata Satchidananda Vigrahe. Grihanarchamimam Pritya. Prasida Parameshwari.
Guhyadi Guhya Goptritvam.
गुह्यातिगुह्य गोप्त्रीत्वं
गृहानस्मत्कृतं जपम्
गृहाणास्मत्कृतं जपम् गृहाणास्मत्कृतं जपम्
गुह्यादिगुह्य गोप्त्रीत्वं गृहानस्मत्कृतं जपम्
गुह्यातिगुह्य गोप्त्रीत्वं गृहाणास्मत्कृतं जपम् गुह्यातिगुह्य गोप्त्रीत्वं गृहाणास्मत्कृतं जपम्
सिद्धिर्भवतु मे देवी
सिद्धिर्भवतु मे देवी सिद्धिर्भवतु मे देवी
त्वत्प्रसादात् सुरेश्वरी
त्वत्प्रसादात् सुरेश्वरी त्वत्प्रसादात् सुरेश्वरी.
Whatever japam that I have done, please accept it. Accept it and give me japa siddhi, the phalan, the fruits of the japam, please grant it to me. सिद्धिर् गुह्यादिगुह्य गोप्त्रीत्वं गृहानस्मत्कृतं जपम् सिद्धिर्भवतु मे देवी त्वत्प्रसादात् सुरेश्वरी.
गुह्यादिगुह्य गोप्त्रीत्वं गृहाणास्मत्कृतं जपम् सिद्धिर्भवतु मे देवी त्वत्प्रसादात् सुरेश्वरी. गुह्यातिगुह्य गोप्त्रीत्वं गृहाणास्मत्कृतं जपम् सिद्धिर्भवतु मे देवी त्वत्प्रसादात् सुरेश्वरी.
श्री दुर्गार्पणमस्तु.
श्री दुर्गार्पणमस्तु. श्री दुर्गार्पणमस्तु.
We will recite this once completely. Okay. Should I keep a separate folder for this, or shall I recite it in this only? How do you want it? For me it is okay. Like I can stop it now and I can recite once and put it in a separate folder. That's better.
Yeah.